Hottest one in the room. Ejemu tori bo. Hi guys, welcome to Bamise's world, the world where we, imperfect and unprofessional people, pick up random topics from the trash and trash them. Guys, please, before we continue this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like and comment on this video. It really means a lot to us. And please be sure to patronize the Atron brand. We have the best of the best electronics and they are very affordable and reliable. Check us out now. Thank you so much. Guys, for today's video, I am going to be talking about my first year in the University of Ibadan. Now, actually, I kind of told you guys at the beginning of all this that I'm not going to be posting live vlogs, obviously, because I kind of think I have like a very awful life. Honestly, it didn't go entirely bad. I mean, and it was there were some remarkable moments, and I just want to take you guys through the journey as fast as I can. Okay, so basically, I can't necessarily remember when we resumed in 2021, and yeah, I actually entered 100 level 2021, not because I just gained admission or anything. I actually graduated in 2019 and I got admission immediately, but I mean, the only thing worse than ASU is University of Ibadan. Say that. And so, but yeah, we resumed early 2021 though, and I didn't go to school immediately. I don't know, I just felt like I should stay home more. And they were like, "Are you not going to go to school?" I'm like, I'm not going. Until this particular day, my other brother just was like, my mom forced my other brother to take me to the school. They paid my school fees immediately, and I kind of saw that they were already getting course materials and everything. And I got to that day and I was like, okay, I'm going to go to school now. We were already doing online classes at the time, and I was just like, okay, let's start this. That was the day I met Priscilla, my beautiful darling. And so, one thing about early resumption is the registrations. They were hectic. I mean, I can remember myself, Michelle, walking all the way from Jaja to to the microfinance bank to get some stuff done. I'm a classics department. My department is pretty nice. I felt like in the first video I made on this channel, I was kind of afraid about my department, but yeah, my department is class department, and we deal with stuff relating to art, archaeology, literature, blah blah blah, of mainly the Greeks and the Romans. And so we have to learn Latin, and if you want to learn Greek too, you learn Greek language. But I mean, at that time we got introduced to tutorials where we had different groups that were learning from seniors, and it was really interesting for me. Tutorials were really nice because I was a mess at tutorials.
If you notice, stage 3 is mainly grammar, then stage 4 is lots of time.
About my course-mates, some of them are pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Hottest one in the room. Ejemu tori bo. There's a whole lot of drama in my department. I don't know, but I mean, that's like a discussion for another day. Or kind of less than 50 in my department, my levels. This is 24 carats.
Hey.
Yeah. I got a 15,000 gold.
Hey.
500. I mean, my friends, gosh, 100 level, I don't think some of the things we did 100 level we'll still be able to do them now that we're entering 200. Oh!
You don't want me to show? Okay, now.
Siglo!
Will you keep quiet?
Siglo!
Yeah, let them Siglo.
Okay.
Why you drop your hands?
Don't go yet.
I mean, I remember on your level making videos with Esther and Priscilla.
Drive a girl, I wanna take you.
If it's up, then it's up, then it's up.
There was time where I was supposed to after Priscilla's house, and it was just a dog that was licking my hand, and I was just so scared. So yeah, the time my department was supposed to have their freshers welcome, and so it was going to be absolutely boring. I was so sure of that. And so the day before, yes, or that same day, it was going to happen in the evening. Save that same day, earlier that day, like around 11, I got a call from two of my coursemate, Fermi and Rhoda, and they were like, that this thing is going to be so boring this evening. That what can we do to make it better? And Fermi and Rhoda were like, they were going to dance, but they were like, they were not going to dance on the stage except I joined them, and I was like, okay, so what do we do about this? And then we learned quite the choreography at that time, and honestly that freshers welcome came and it was absolutely interesting because we turned the stage, yes. I took part in giveaway. I got giveaways that day. I danced on stage. God, I'm like, this is I did on a level, like never again.
Continue.
Yeah, for my 100 level, I stayed in Hostel. I'm still going to stay there, obviously. And I stayed in Kutio, yeah, but I don't look like a Kutite. No, I don't look like a Kutite. My roommate. So I had this roommate. I'm not even going to mention his name yesterday. We'll not be feeling like a star. Yeah. My roommate's name was Marco, and he's still alive, so I shouldn't say who was. Yeah, he was Marco. I mean, he's not my roommate anymore. So, my roommate had a lot of. It's like an antagonist. Like when you put a villain and a superhero in the same room. Obviously, I'm the superhero. God, that would kill me. Ow! Not in a bad way. He was he's a very good person. It's someone that's very smart, so he always puts you to the challenge, and I actually appreciate him for it. Funny story about how I got my church. So I was staying with Israel at the time, and these people just coming to the house every single day to say that we should come to a program in their church. And there was this day they came on Saturday, and I was like, okay, I'm going to come to your church tomorrow. So they came the next morning. I was dressed up, and they paid for my bike money to their church there. And I got to the church and I fell in love with the church. Obviously, Israel didn't come to the church until maybe many weeks later when I was already even a worker. And I really liked the church. I was just like, okay, this is the church that's going to be mine on campus. And I was supposed to probably even go to RCF or something, but I was like, no, I found my church already, and I'm like gonna be staying here. In school, I also went to quite a number of parties in 100 level. So I'm like, oh my god, I have to buck and jive and ooh. Actually, one of the major highlights of my 100 level was the Mr. and Miss Alpha's pageantry, like no cap. It was awesome. Aquaman and Sting did a great job on that. Like, thinking about it even makes me miss Abiodun, Yinka. Like, these guys just did a lot and they sacrificed a lot for this, and thank you so much. And the boot camp was interesting. We went to the swimming pool.
See my girls and boys.
And that's the major thing about going from probably any major competition, just like have fun. And I'm sure fun I did have. And the main day came, and it was quite the experience, and I really had fun. Obviously, I didn't win. I mean, somebody snatched the crown, and congratulations to the winners. But I had fun doing what I did, and I mean, at this point, the session was already coming to an end because we did the Mr. Mustafa, I think, around November or so. So, yeah, and then, I don't know, the exams just came so fast. And before I knew it, we had to go for dinners. And my plan for 100 level was to go to as many dinners as I wanted to, because I already had planned I was going to go for 4 dinners. I wanted to go to 2 dinners because of some people, and I was going to go to my department and my faculty dinner, obviously, but everything just came so fast, and first I could not go to one anymore because the guys were supposed to go together. They fucked up, and I was going to go for my department and the faculty dinner, so I got to plan. I mean, I knew I was going to like dress nicely for those dinners, but I didn't know that it was going to be like kind of like impromptu because the exams were still ongoing. So the exams finished like 2 days before the first dinner I had to go to, and the next one like 2 days afterwards. So I put something together. I got Taylor, and Michelle helped with one of the outfits. She made, I think, the netty shirt that I wore for one of the dinners, and I went for the faculty dinner. The departmental dinner was actually really interesting. I got to chaperone like the contestants for my Mr. and Miss department, so I mean that night was supposed to be so much fun for me, because I mean these guys were doing something that I really love so much, but they were making me angry. They did amazing, obviously. They were everything and all of that. Kudos to the winners and every contestant there. I was just so furious. I was like, what the? And it was so painful that after the stuff was over, I can't remember the time we finished. I offed my boots and I walked barefooted from Abu Salam Abubakar Hall down to Kutiwa, because this afterwards I was supposed to go for like my last dinner on I think Faculty of Science dinner, but I didn't go because as I was coming back from church on that Sunday, my dad was like, instead of him to come the next day to come and like pick my load, because apparently if you stay in the hostel you have to pack all your load home. And so I was like, okay, this man, let me just follow you and go home today. And so I packed up my loads, and instead of going for that dinner I just went home. And that was, I think, on December 19th, 2021, and that was how my 100 level ended. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big subscribe, subscribe, comments, and you guys please share this video. Oh my god, share my channel, and I love you guys so much. You know I love you, are the best, and please see you next week. Bye.